All right, guys. So we're going for another movie that is kind of a blast from the past. Another movie that came out in the early 2000s, '07. We're going to be talking about Disturbia. Now, again, this movie was, I would say, one of my favorites early on. And again, Shia LaBeouf, regardless of what your opinions are about this man, he brought it in this film. He really did. Starring Shia LaBeouf, we got Sarah Romere, we got David Morse, we got Aaron Yoon, we got Carrie-Anne Moss. I forgot she was in this film. I truly did. I forgot she was in this film. Um, so the entirety of this film, which is absolutely insane, is we have where Shia LaBeouf plays Caleb, who is a high school student. He had a great life. He had a great life. He had a great mom. He had a great dad. His dad and him go on a fishing trip. It ends into a terrible car accident, and his father loses his life, and he just cannot not only deal with the loss of his dad, but also deal with the anger, the rage, the depression, and everything that has done to him. And he's in class and he's sleeping. He just doesn't care about school. His friend, Ronnie, tries to wake him up during class and trying to warn him, like, hey, the teacher's calling you. Things you would do in class, right? And he tries to answer the question. He tries to recite whatever he was supposed to do, and his teacher is trying to speak Spanish, and his this is where again his teacher crosses the line where he's like, "Oh, well, I've been very lenient with you and all this," and then he goes, "Well, what would your father think?" And that's crossing the line. And then of course, he beats the crap out of his teacher. He goes to court and he actually gets off very light sentence. He gets house arrest for however many months, but again, it's during summer. He cannot do anything. So you see the beginning of him getting house arrest. He's starting to, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and he he has a very bad I would say parole officer, which is cousins to his Spanish teacher, which again is conflict of interest because it even gets brought up, like, like, okay, so like that's my teacher's cousin, isn't that conflict of interest? And again, his caseworker doesn't do anything. But then things start taking a turn because his mom, she gets angry at him because he's not wanting to do anything. He just want to play video games all day, sleep, do whatever, like a vacation. So she tries to teach him a lesson, and she takes all that away from him, and he tries to come up with his own fun, his own hobbies, and everything, so he doesn't go crazy from being on house arrest and just going over the perimeter that he can go. So he sets up a perimeter. He gets, bored out of his mind, but then a beautiful girl next door or down the street, moves in, and she really captures his attention, Ashley. And when they capture each other's attention and they start talking, and she starts coming over and she learns about him being on house arrest. He kind of lies about it, but then he tells her the truth. His friend Ronnie even comes over, but then things take a dramatic turn when one of the neighbors, it just acts really weird, and they start putting the pieces together and realize, could he be a serial killer that lives literally right around the corner from them, who is Mr. Turner. So they start doing investigation, and there's only so much Caleb can do, so he tries to have Ronnie and Ashley do what they can. Things take a turn, and he has to spring into action and either risk his freedom or fight for his family and his friends and his new girlfriend as well. So I really do like this movie. It really goes into the drama, the thriller, the suspicion, the mystery of what's going to happen in this film. I remember when this movie first came out, it was really good. I remember watching this, and it became actually one of my favorite movies. I would say half of it, it goes like half and half. Like half of the movie is, you know, kind of like a crazy teenage comedy in a way, but then it switches into a horror movie. So it's kind of crazy of how it goes from one thing, then goes to another, and then goes to another throughout the entirety of the film. So I think that's what gives it a lot of props. Now, again, I think a lot of the actors did very well. I think that one of my favorite moments in this film was when he basically said screw it, and he jumps the fence and he tries to go after his mom because his mom's in danger, and he tries to, you know, rescue her, obviously. So I think that was a damn good part in the film, and I think everyone brought in this film. So if you guys have not seen this, definitely check this out. It is an incredible film, very good acting, very hardcore, and very it'll keep you on your toes. Again, if you've never seen this film, it'll definitely keep you on your toes. So let me know if you have seen this film, what you think about it. Go check it out. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. And either way, let me know what you thought about it. Hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.